Everyone loves the new Marianne, except the Babysitters Club. And me. And Marianne.
Argo Fump Book Review. Argo Fump Book Review.
This book was written by Peter Larangis. Marianne reads a magazine and she sees a model with a short haircut. She asks the other babysitters if she should get that haircut. The girls turn it into a joke because that haircut is so not her. Seriously, it makes her head look like a bowling ball. Marianne is slightly offended at the idea that she's not allowed to change her hairstyle. In private, she pulls up her hair and giggles at how great she looks. She decides she has to shorten her hair. Marianne shows it off to her father. The two of them go to get her haircut, and no joke, this is an awesome shopping trip. The haircut is great, she gets a free makeover at a makeup store, and Dad buys her a lot of things. Best shopping trip ever! When they get home, Sharon loves the new style. Dawn hates it. She can't believe Marianne got a makeover without consulting her first. It's just like what Dawn did in book 50. Continuity! Dawn avoids Marianne for the rest of the weekend. At school, everyone is shocked at how attractive Marianne is. Even Cookie thinks she looks fantastic. But then the Babysitters Club members confront Marianne. They criticize her for being so foolish, especially since they told her that short hair is all wrong for her. How dare she go against their wishes? She's not allowed to do anything without prior approval from the Babysitters Club. This is probably a good place to point out that this is technically Marianne's second makeover. She got a makeover in book 4 and all the girls loved it. But nobody remembers that anymore, and now they're 100% opposed to her changing her hair. Continuity! In the unrelated subplot, Carolyn Arnold is building a time machine in her basement. They do a scavenger hunt for time machine parts, and the final product is very fancy. She charges neighborhood kids $1 to use it, and there is some drama when it's revealed time travel isn't real. She's forced to return everyone's money, but all the kids have fun pretending to travel through time, so it's okay. The babysitters refuse to sit with Marianne during lunch, and they constantly make snide remarks about her. Marianne leans on Logan for support, and he's pretty much the best boyfriend ever, helping her out through all this. Eventually, the snarking gets so intense, Marianne refuses to go to another Babysitters Club meeting until the girls are nice to her again. She'll be waiting a long time because not going to meetings anymore only gives the girls more ammunition to fire at her. Marianne makes friends with some new girls. One of them, Sabrina Bouvier, starts a rumor about Marianne dating a high schooler. Logan hears the rumor, and there's a humorous misunderstanding as Marianne tries to explain she's not cheating on him. Dawn insults Marianne a few more times, and since we're at the end of the book, Marianne decides she's finally had enough. She goes into Dawn's room and forces her to talk. Dawn insults Marianne again, and Marianne runs away to cry. Typical Marianne. Now for the awful part. Marianne decides the entire thing is her fault, even though it's totally not. The other girls are being way out of line. So Marianne goes crawling back to Dawn and begs for forgiveness. Dawn explains Marianne was wrong to exclude her from the shopping trip, and furthermore, it was really mean of Marianne to be with her dad. That's a slap in the face to divorced kids like Dawn, who never get to see their fathers. Are you serious, Dawn? Marianne isn't allowed to do anything with her father because your parents are divorced? Did you forget that Marianne's mother is dead? Richard is Marianne's only living parent. She has nobody else to do things with. Whatever. Let's just forget this and move on to a sassy Marianne quote.
You're always telling me to stand up for myself and be independent. Then, when I finally do something independent, you treat me like a traitor.
Yes, right. That's the problem with this book. Marianne goes to the next Babysitters Club meeting, where she skips over the big apology scene, because why would she bother describing that? It's not like it's the pivotal scene of the book or anything. Marianne notes that the club notebook is a total mess after a week of Dawn being the secretary. Ouch. Marianne makes an offhand comment about Jesse and Mallory. Hey, remember them? She says they wanted to stay out of the fight, and that's why they weren't in this book. Smart move, girls. Smart move. The end. Post-book follow-up. I liked this book. The narrative was funny and consistently clever. The Arnold twins were cute, and I liked how Marianne referenced movies that 1990s teenagers would know. Unlike previous books, which mostly reference things from Anne Martin's childhood. Does it fit in with her narration in previous books? No. But is it still good? Yes! I'm told this is a popular book to hate, because the babysitters are huge jerks for no reason. That is true. The book also ignores the 2 previous makeovers, which totally undercuts the storyline. I guess it's fine if you didn't read those 2 previous books, but if you did, you know the entire premise of this book is flawed. The sad part is, Marianne's recap discusses her makeover in book 4. It also says Marianne is the only Babysitters Club member with a boyfriend, which hasn't been true since book 20. I can only assume the ghostwriters copy-paste the same recap chapter every book, without paying close attention to what's getting said. Here's a fun tidbit about this book. Marianne's new friend is Sabrina Bouvier. That's the grade schooler who won the pageant in book 15. This is obviously an editorial error, but it makes her the only character in the series to age in real time. The funny thing is, it totally works because Sabrina is equally obsessed with makeup in both books.
Here's something I noticed while editing this video. This is the original cover, and this is the reprint cover. They changed Logan's shirt to match cover 10. Presumably they thought no one would recognize Logan unless he's wearing red and white stripes.
Overall, I like the book, even if it destroys continuity, makes the girls into total jerks, and teaches the message that you should never try anything new, or else your friends will hate you. Let me take off a point for each of those 3 things. I give Babysitters Club number 60, Marianne's Makeover, a 7 out of 10.